Alrighty. Hello, everyone. We got another banger week of games this weekend. I'm excited. I think these two games, especially today, are going to be absolutely insane. It sucks, obviously, like no overtime this week, so we didn't really get to talk about the matches as much as I wanted to, but I think we're just getting some roster stuff sorted. I think Newt's trying to decide who exactly she wants to start. So that'll be interesting. I don't even want to try and figure out what's going on in that VC right now. But Sharks look like they're going to be staying with their tried and true roster of Mayday, Nexus, and Blitz. There's been a Nexus and Blitz have been a dynamic duo since Season 1, so it's going to be really interesting to see how both of these teams play today. Both coming off of wins in Ice still. The only undefeated team so far in MPC.
Yeah, Ice have been looking great recently. I think their last win, if I'm not mistaken, came against the Blaze. Ice have looked like a very strong team so far this season. And I think everybody watching this game should be expecting the Ice to take this one.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, it's going to be interesting, right? Because the Sharks coming off of a pretty dominant performance against the Thunder. What we consider to be one of our higher ranked teams. And it looks like the Ice finally got their team situation figured out. Looks like it's going to be King, Chris, Overrated, and Rebel starting this week. Good to see Rebel back in the rotation. Good to see him back. And I think this is probably their quote unquote core roster. They got a new pickup in Yokaizen. Thought about maybe slotting him in this week, but
I'm honestly a bit surprised we're not seeing Yokaizen start here. I thought we would see Yokaizen today, but turns out we won't, as the players just are joining the lobby.
Yeah.
Get ready for tonight's games.
Yeah, and honestly, I think we're ready to go. We had to push this. They asked to get this match pushed back a little bit, so obviously we were fine with it. It worked out in our favor anyway. So that's why the match is going to be running a little late today, I should say. It shouldn't be like this the whole weekend. Praying it won't be like this the whole weekend, but should be good so far. But yeah, if you are ready to go, Joe, I think we're ready to get this show on the road.
I think so. As the teams get ready to join the game, as we can get our first match tonight in between the Toronto Ice and the San Francisco Sharks. This could be a very good matchup. This should be an entertaining game.
Yes, emphasis on should, because last time I remember I was hyping up Ice Blaze and I thought it was going to be a crazy close match, and then Ice swept. So I don't know what to expect. I really hope the Sharks bring their A game here, and just like that, kickoff underway here for the Sharks versus the Ice.
Good kickoff for the Ice. Overrated's going to play it towards the net. It's a bit high, though. It's not going to go in. Rebel there. It's not going to manage to get a good touch. Chris has control, but he gives it over to Nexus. He's going to try to get it past Overrated with some good Shadow D. gonna kind of keep it away. Good touch from Rebel, but a bit of a weird commit from Chris is gonna put the ball right in front of the net. So they're not gonna be able to score off of it. Blitz is there. It's gonna get center. Next is gonna send it towards net. Good touch by Rebel into the corner. Next is gonna get the demo into overrated. So far, some very good offense from the Sharks, putting on a lot of pressure.
Yeah, this is the same offense we saw against the Thunder. This is what let them be so dominant in last week's game. And I think we're starting to see more of the same, but you know, the Ice, they've had a very, very solid defense this entire season, and it's looking like no difference here in this game. But so far, like you said, a pretty neutral game one.
Target. Good save from Chris. I think that might have been a bit wide anyways, but good attempt, and he's going to send it in. So Chris comes from the save, brings it off the wall, and sends it into the net, and puts his team up 1-0.
I think this was just a situation of greeting for boost AR, and I believe that was Nexus just on both on the same side as the ball. You need to get that far post rotation in. That should have been a textbook easy save, but unfortunately the defense breaks down for the Sharks, and the Ice strike first.
Good play from Chris. Bit of a whiff there from overrated. It's going to allow Blitz to try to push forward, but with no boost, he's not really going to be able to do much. Chris has possession in the corner. He gets an awkward 50 against Chris, but overrated's there.
Yeah, you saw Blitz actually kind of greed for that mid boost, so it's going to be interesting if they're going to get punished for it here. Ooh, that was almost a really nice play, putting some finesse on that ball from overrated, but luckily nothing going to happen here. 2 up for the Sharks, but yeah, I mean, we see the Ice are just converting these mistakes from the Sharks into goals. We've seen this. They're not exactly the flashiest team out there, but they do everything by the book, and it never fails them. And I think that's all we're seeing so far.
Yeah, they're playing more fundamental Rocket League. They're playing more passive, waiting for the Sharks to kind of make a mistake, and then kind of capitalizing off of it. It's a good pass to Blitz, though. But it's gonna be a bit high in Rebels there, anyways. It's gonna go off the wall. This could just be another goal, and then whiff from, I think that was AR, is going to allow Rebel to score, and they're going to put them up 2-0.
Yeah, I'm assuming that AR just kind of panicked here. He could have easily just scooped that ball up and brought it to the corner, but instead he panics, flipping off to the wrong side, and Ice are going to take an early 2-0 lead here.
Good offense so far from the Ice. Both goals have happened the same way. They went to take a shot on net. The Ice had defended it, and the same player that defended reversed it down the pitch and scored off of it. So, good fundamental Rocket League so far from the Ice. While the Shark have had some very critical mistakes on their offense.
Yeah, critical is, I think, an understatement. This could be a nice dribble play, but unfortunately, overrated going to be there for the save. And, you know, just over halfway through this game here, I need to see something different from the Sharks if they want to get any offense going here. And I think, you know, like they're getting touches, but they're not exactly bringing it to anywhere. Like, it feels like the touches are kind of just not going anywhere. So I need to see some kind of change from the Sharks fundamentally in how they attack.
AR is going to get the catch. He's going to get it past Chris, and Blitz is going to be able to send it on net, but what a great save from Rebel's going to keep it out. Yeah. Rebel has had some great saves so far.
Yeah, I need to see something crazy here from Blitz. That might do it. Chris going to be put in an awkward spot. Can Nexus put it away? No, it's a little too fast. But, I mean, so far, man, that Sharks offense that we saw against the Thunder, we're just not seeing it in this game number 1 here. And the Ice, they're just, like I said earlier, they're just textbook Rocket League so far. Very little mistakes. I feel like the Sharks are trying to outstyle you, and the Ice are just trying to make, you know, they're just trying to out-fundamental you here. And the Ice are just taking full advantage here in game 1.
AR is going to center it, but overrate's there to kind of stop any attack that may have been started to go in. Good clear from Blitz. It's going to force a double commit. That's a good 50. Nexus going to be on the ball. He's going to look for something. He wants to dribble it, but overrated with a great challenge. He's going to clear it down. Blitz up is going to pass it down to AR. He's going to go off the wall. Oof, bit of a whiff, but...
I mean, it's disrupting, though. This could be a good shot, but unfortunately... Breakaway opportunity, man. That textbook counterattack almost working out for him. That was a beautiful pass, but just a little too much sauce on it, and it opened. Oh, no. disaster for the Sharks here in game 1. What is going on, man? This is not, you know, I feel like this is completely different Sharks than we saw against the Thunder.
Ow. That's gotta hurt. A whiff cost them a goal. As it's 3-0 with only 28 seconds left now for the Ice. They're gonna get another good kickoff. Nexus will try to send it towards net, but Rebels not having it.
I think Sharks just need some kind of consolation goal here.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think it's going to be not possible for them to win this game, but they need something here to reset themselves.
Could be another goal for the Ice.
Yeah. There's no chance Sharks are saving that one. Rebels going to put that one away, give that man his second goal. And we didn't see him last week, but he's making a statement in this game.
Yeah. He's had such great defense, and then he's come back with some even better counterattacks. Rebels been playing very well this first game. The entirety of the Ice have been playing just good fundamental Rocket League here, as they will take the dub in our first match of the series.
Yeah, man. You know, I ran into some of the Sharks boys in solo queue today, and they said Sharks in 3, so I'm just saying it's not looking like it's going to be Sharks in 3 anymore, but I think hopefully this game will serve as a wake-up call for them, and they realize that they need to change something fundamentally if they want to really just pick apart this defense. They need to start looking for each other more. You're noticing a lot of their touches are just trying to get the ball out of their own half. So really they need to focus on getting that ball not only out of their own half, but they need to start looking for each other if they have any chance of getting through this Ice defense.
They look like they've been going for more dribbles. When they have been going for pass plays, they've just been very readable. The Sharks just need to come out with something else. Hopefully they can get some better passing plays going. Just play better defensive as well. But they aren't out of it yet.
No, and I think the Sharks are really good at resetting mentally for the next game. I don't think they're the kind of team that's gonna, you know, be really hard on themselves for this game. They're really just going to shake it off and kind of reset for this game number 2. Obviously, same teams, nothing changing. Looks like we are going to hop into spectate and get game number 2 here on the road. And like we said earlier, man, we need to see a different kind of offense from the Sharks.
Sharks need to come out with something different if they want to take a win, as the demo went to Rebel very early in this game, so not really going to do much. Bit of an awkward touch for Nexus, but should be okay. Chris?
I think he wanted a pinch there. Did not quite work out for him, but AR's going to send that one down the field.
Cars?
I think so. I don't think he was on Fennec. I think he was on Octane earlier. That's a decent touch from Blitz to keep it in their own half, or in the Ice half, sorry. They're looking a lot better this game. I think they're looking much better.
Good play from Nexus. Nearly gets it past, too.
He tried for the fake. I respect it.
This
burnt. This could be really bad.
Overrated. A bit of an awkward touch from Nexus. Blitz is there to clean up. Chris, not quite there in time. Nexus is going to manage to get it past. AR sends it a bit wide, and then Nexus sends it on net, but Rebel's there. He's going to come with the dribble play. It looks like he wants to go for the bump, but he's not actually going to be able to get it.
See, I like that. I like that awareness from Rebel there. He knows he can't really get the dribble quite right. And what is that?
Ooh.
Where did they go? I'm assuming that one of the Sharks players got displaced. I couldn't quite tell. Double commit from the Sharks. Going to be disastrous. It's not going to be ready. Yep.
It was a double commit, and then I think it was Blitz who was in the corner getting boots. But 1-0 lead now, with 3:50 left in the game.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate start for the Sharks boys here in game 2.
Good touch from AR, but it looks like he wanted Nexus to take it, but overrated. Got there before he could. Blitz up for it. It's going to whiff it, but Nexus is going to get a good touch. Going to bring it into the corner. He took the boost from Rebel, so Rebel's not going to have great boost.
Yeah, I mean, Blitz paying, or I think it was Nexus, sorry, paying for that flick with his life. But, that's a boost steal. This could be bad, but luckily Blitz is there to bail Nexus out. Really keep an eye on this dynamic duo for the Sharks. Blitz and Nexus. We really need to see them making some plays if we want the Sharks offense to go anywhere.
It's going to be sent on net, but Nexus is there. Bit of a double commit, but it shouldn't harm them too much, as AR is going to be there. He's going to bring it up. He gets demoed, so he's not really going to have much to be able to do. Nexus is also going to get demoed, but Blitz won, and he nearly scored, but Rebel, coming off the bench for this game, is going to have another save, but this time it's Chris's turn. Blitz is there. It's off the backboard. Nexus is going to put it in.
Oh my god, man.
Relentless attack from the Sharks puts the goal in. And
how many shots, man? How many shots is it going to take for the Sharks to finally get one in the back of the net? This ice wall of defense coming out from this Toronto team, man. They have been so hard to crack, and finally, they might have just found the key to success. Using that backboard might be the answer the Sharks were looking for here. Oh, finally, they get some done. Can they get another one? Faking, but no dice, unfortunately, for Nexus. Ooh, that's a nice touch from Chris, but... And now, I mean, halfway through this game, we're seeing it's a tie game, which is really, really good. AR, though, going to get left in the dust. This could be really bad. It's a foot race. Yeah, luckily, Nexus is going to meet him.
Yeah, the ball a bit too fast for Overrated to get there in time. Chris could send this on net, but he's going to send it a bit wide. It's going to be off the wall. He's going to pass it over to Overrated, who's up for it, but he instead decides to go for the bump to keep AR to really get a nice touch. Rebel off the wall is not going to really be able to do much. Nexus is there. He's going to send it off the backboard. Blitz is going to very wide.
I mean, against this ice defense, the plays like that are times you have to convert, right? They're not going to give you very many chances like that. And, I mean, I think they're finally starting to figure out, they've started to kind of crack this ice defense code. They need to start using that backboard more, put pressure on there. That's a nice dunk from Rebel, though. Just absolutely red that Blitz had no boost. Nice 50 from Overrated as well. This could be an open net.
Ooh, what?
Oh my god. I don't know if you saw that, but Overrated actually got a touch on that ball.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was purposeful or not.
I don't think a single Sharks player touched the ball there. I think it was just Overrated. I think Overrated just saved the goal for the Sharks.
I mean, that would have been an insane passing play, but luckily...
Good save from Blitz.
Oh, AR almost got the doink there. That would have been really good for them.
Yeah, that would have been a great doink, but a good demo, but Nexus is going to be in an awkward position. Rebel's up on the wall. AR is up. He's going to send it near net. It's going to go off the wall.
Oh, man.
Nobody's there to really capitalize on the good positioning they have. Chris is going to send it down the field. As Overrated's going to get a decent touch. But Blitz is there. Nexus up for it. He's going to beat Overrated. Blitz is going to whiff it, but Nexus is there. But
that's a goal.
Could just be in. Overrated with a great 50 to send it into the net.
You have to be kidding me. What is this?
He just dunks him and he pinched it off of him and just sends it into the net. What a play from Overrated to put him up 2-1. We're going to pretend he did that on purpose.
I don't know why he's going up so late for this ball here. And I mean, kickoff there, Rebel going to have the ball, 30 seconds left. That's a decent bump from AR, actually, just pure disruption. This could be dangerous, but I think Chris is going to be here for it. And yeah, man, I think with 30 seconds left, you need to have all-out aggression here if you want any chance of coming back in this game. That is not the way you want to do it.
Chris whiffs it. Looks like you want to, not sure, flip this card upside down. It's going to say a flip reset, but that would have been a very awkward place to go for one. Nexus is up.
Oh, he bumped him.
Overrated is going to send it off the wall. It's going to keep it up. He can send that in.
30 seconds. What is this play? Oh my god, you have to be kidding me. Nexus to main AR. What a play. If Chris... Oh, it's hard to tell, but if Chris would have not touched that ball, I don't know. But we have overtime in game number 2. Are you kidding me, man? The Sharks finally showing us glimpses of that offense we saw against the Thunder, man. And oh my god, what a crazy way to send us into OT. You have to be kidding me. 0 seconds.
Yeah, a 0-second goal to send them into overtime and keep the ice from getting match point here. As Rebel's going to get a decent touch, AR with a good 50.
I think AR's finally feeling himself here.
Overrated is going to send it on net, but a good touch from Blitz is going to send it into the corner. Nexus with the ball. Rebel is going to kind of keep him from doing much. Overrated's going to send it towards the center. As I think it would have been better off just letting Rebel go for it, but it's in the past now. As Blitz is going to get a good touch, he's going to pop it up. Overrated has the shot on net. 2 players miss, but a touch from Overrated again's not going to go in. Rebel in the corner with the ball. Gonna send it near net. Nexus gonna clear it. Chris looks for something. He's
Oh,
not
he
really
had
gonna be able to
so
do
much space. That's a nice dunk from AR. Rebel
Rebel
gonna
needs a good
lovely.
touch here.
Yeah, I think that's as good as it gets. AR just trying to play disruption here. Can't get it. Actually gonna miss. This chaos might work in the ice advantage here.
It's
Look at
in!
that.
Rebel gets
Oh
the
my.
pass from overrated.
And chaos
And
in the
takes game
blitz.
two.
Oh man, chaos in the midfield, working to the advantage of the ice. Rebel, as you see, overrated popped it up for him, and the Blaze. Sorry, oh my gosh, the Blaze. I can't think today. The Sharks, man, the Sharks cannot squeak out a win here, and like you said earlier, possible series point for the ice here. Could we see a sweep?
Very possible, but the Sharks looked a lot better in that game. The Sharks need a reverse sweep now to take the series. They are down 2-0, but they looked a lot better. They had some better passing plays. Their individual plays were finding a bit more value than they did before.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see the chat, but like I said earlier, the Sharks' mental is totally fine. Like, they can easily shake off losses like this. And, I mean, if we see kind of what we saw that last half Sharks team, I think we're going to have a really, I think they can come back. I think a reverse sweep is going to be a lot harder, and server went down for maintenance. Nice. Looks like we took a little too long, but I think we'll get this lobby sorted real quick. That is unfortunate. I don't know if you guys had the same. Okay, perfecto. Sorry about that. Unlucky, it happens.
It's unfortunate.
Psyonix, small indie dev, it's
small
okay.
Indie dev. Epic Games is a small indie company.
It's true. It's really unfortunate. Sometimes the servers just die for no reason.
They're trying their best.
We persevere. And, like we said, once we get everyone back in here, Ice are up 2-0, man, and it's looking dire for the Sharks. I mean, you saw how much work the Sharks had to do just to tie that game and bring it into overtime. So, how much more can you really expect them to do to even get a win here?
The Sharks, I think the Sharks could still win the series. If the Sharks reverse sweep, it wouldn't be like some reverse sweeps where one team just looks out of it and then they come back. The Sharks looked very much in the last game, and they had many opportunities to win in our last game. And so if they win this game, I think there's a real chance we could see a reverse sweep here.
Yeah, I think it's totally possible. That kickoff, though, is not how you want to start it. This could be dangerous.
Could just score this. But too awkward of an angle. I think if we went up a bit later, we might have seen something different.
Yeah, I mean, if Rebel would have scored that goal off kickoff, I think that's just like full mental boom mode if you're the Sharks. Like, letting a goal like that in off kickoff to start your game 3, like, oh, and Bliss doesn't have any boost? What is happening here? I don't know what's going on. Oh, what is this, man? Oh, you have to be kidding me. What is that? So that is just a total breakdown of communication. It's gotta be.
So Nexus nobody had boost. If Nexus missed the corner boost coming back to net, if he grabs that boost, that ball doesn't go in. Just nobody on the Sharks, it appears, had boost.
Yes, he beats a double commit again, man. Where is this communication structure? Where is this aggressiveness, this confidence that we saw from the Sharks when they were playing the Thunder, man? I don't know where it went, but something has just changed. I don't know. Maybe the Ice are just that good. Maybe the Ice are just that good, and I'm not giving them enough credit. But man, like, see, again, we just see an uncharacteristic whiff. That's a nice clear from AR though, but man, we just need to see something. Need to see some kind of spark.
Trying to make something happen. He's gonna get it past 2 players, but the ball's in a very awkward position. So the Ice are back now. Good bump is gonna allow AR to get a decent touch. Overrated's up for it. Gonna send into the corner, but Blitz is there. Rebel gonna get a good touch as it looks like AR wanted to pass it out to Blitz, but Blitz went for boost. As he's gonna send it towards net, and it's almost in as Nexus nearly gets the score, but it's not to be. As Rebel in the corner with control. Overrated's going to pass it over. Going to bounce up. Rebel with a very awkward touch. Nexus, though, is going to push it up. It's going to get cleared now. As Blitz is going to get a good touch. It's going to be centered. Rebel's up. He's going to manage to get the save. AR with a good pinch. Going to center it, but nobody's really there. So this attack here has looked a lot better from the Sharks. As this could be... But the defense for the Ice is too good.
That's a decent touch from AR, though, to try and do anything he can to stifle this offense. That's a nice clear from Blitz. Hopefully his team can finally get something going here. That's a nice shot off the crossbar. Oh my god, you cannot get closer than that. But 2 Ice players are going to be going up. This is dangerous. And as I say that, 2 Sharks players went up. So...
Blitz gets the bump. And the touch of the ball is Nexus! With such a fast hit, he's going to send it in. I did not expect that.
70-mile-per-hour banger. That bump he got onto that Ice player, I think actually helped him with that pass, set it up to Nexus. And like I said, man, that Blitz Nexus duo, you got to be on the lookout. They are a deadly force on offense, man. And that's a good kickoff for the Sharks. Going to start off well here.
A good
just as I say that.
Corner there to tie up the series, as that could be in for Rebel. No boost. It looks like Sharks
I don't know if you saw, but
him.
Chris got his flip, and he actually almost hit that in with his flip. That would have been disgusting.
AR with a good touch. He's going to get it past one. He's going to get it past all 3, but a lack of boost won't allow him to do much. As Rebel has control of the ball. He's going to be in the center here for Blitz.
AR tried to go for that demo.
Yeah,
that was
good
close.
attempt by AR to go for the demo there, but Chris looks like he read it and was able to dodge it. This game here has looked a lot better from the Sharks. This is very reminiscent of last game.
Oh, Blitz couldn't control it. That was a breakaway opportunity. This could waterfall down, but Overrated going to be there for it. He could have passed it right to Blitz. What a shot!
Blitz is going to give the Sharks their first lead of the series. 2-1 now with 1:30 as Blitz is just going to send it into the net. It's going to be the ball is just too high for anybody to really get it. As Blitz with a great play.
Man, those are the goals you got to score, right? I was saying it earlier. This Ice defense, very little mistakes. They're going to make you work for every single shot, and right there, the Sharks got handed a bone. Nexus, though, that's a nice touch, but can AR put it away? No, he's going to get dunked by Overrated, and now it's going to be a foot race. Oh my god, Blitz. Oh, that was really dangerous. I don't know if you saw, but he was very off center for that touch, and that could have been really bad. Overrated, though. That's not the touch he wanted. Demo from AR. Two demos from AR!
The net, what a great touch from Overrated!
Oh, the hero for the Ice, man. Overrated gonna do it again. Oh, you have to be kidding. Wait, this could be an open net. Oh, no, AR, he's too far.
AR! No! AR!
Oh, man. We've seen it time and time and again, man. Double commit from the Sharks. They leave AR alone on defense, and that is just what happened. Man, it sucks. But I feel like the only thing that Sharks can do to get any kind of offense going is they just have to send Blitz and Nexus forward, and they just kind of have to hope that AR can make a play on defense. And it has clearly not been working out for them so far. Oh, did he still goal?
Off the bar. 30 seconds left now in this tied game 3. Ice, are on series point. They need one more game to close out the series, and that shot nearly got them the lead they needed, but that one does. Chris could have just put in the game-winning goal. The Sharks need one more goal here in the last 18 seconds if they want to send it into overtime. Chris with the hat-trick here.
I mean, the Sharks, you just see it every single time, man. They have 2 people up for a ball. I don't get what is going on here, but they need to figure something out, man, because clearly there is some kind of miscommunication, and the 2 Ice players bump, but no one can be there. Oh, and time is ticking down. We need another hero play, and we are not going to get it. Wait, unless?
Wait, Chris could have...
I mean, he's keeping this up. It's kind of dangerous, man. Oh, Blitz can't carry it.
Blitz can't carry the ball, which means the match Series is over. Ice take it in 3. But game 2 and 3 looked very competitive and definitely could have gone the Sharks' way. Good effort from the Sharks to keep the series in contention. But in the end, it wasn't enough. Sharks take it in 3. I mean, the Ice take it in 3.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel bad for the Sharks, man, because like you could just tell how much they were trying to get things going, but it's just the very obvious flaws, you know. I mean, at least, you know, hopefully they go back and watch this and they can clearly see the issues that they have and they need to work on, because that was so close to being winnable for the Sharks, man, but you know, what can you do? The Ice just looked insane. Like, that's all I can say. The Ice just looked incredible. And I mean, you can see why they're the only undefeated team in this league.
Yeah, it was such a dominant game. Well, was it super dominant? Still close, but in
First
the
game was
end,
definitely dominant.
yeah, the first game was dominant, but game 2 and 3 were very competitive. But the Ice just had the extra that it appeared the Sharks lacked, and so the Ice just played better fundamental Rocket League and just were able to take the win.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get Rebel in here for an interview once we confirm everything.
Okay.
Beautiful. All right. Hey, Rebel, what's up?
What's up? What's up?
All right. So, first of all, congrats on the win, 3-0. So, definitely hats off to you guys for a well-played series. So I guess just kind of talk to me about this matchup. Did you guys did you guys have any kind of specific strategy going against the Sharks, or were you kind of just like, we're going to play our game and it's going to carry us through?
Okay, so we kind of went in just thinking we were just going to play our game and feel it out. And what we saw was we saw a lot of early demo attempts coming in, but it was usually just one player pressing. So it was either Blitz or Nexus, it seemed. And they were always leaving 2 back. So we're like, okay, if we just control the ball, avoid the demos, we can press forward, and then keep them in their half with boost stars and stuff. So it was like mid series we finally decided like what our real game plan was.
All right, yeah, because I was gonna say, like, game 1 you guys seem pretty firmly in control, and then game 2 obviously, like, that 0-second goal to bring them into overtime, like, what a like insanely stressful situation. But obviously you guys pulled it out in the end. Especially it was looking like almost the same story in game 3, but luckily you guys came up with that huge passing play. And Chris, man, put on a clinic in game number 3.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I guess. Do you have anything else you want to say about that match?
I mean, contrary to the series being 3-0 on the sheets, all the games were really close. I was at the beginning, I was really worried that their press was going to start getting to us, but it didn't. So after I saw it didn't get to us, we were fine. But real GGs to the Sharks, dude.
All right. Yeah, and that's all I got. Any final shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to the typical ones, the Newt, the teammates, and shout out to the homies who were arguing with me in Twitch the other day, saying that I get swept when I play.
All right, I like it, man. I like it. You definitely showed them they were wrong today. So hats off to you guys, and again, congratulations on that win, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you.
All right, and that was Rebel from the Toronto Ice giving us a little interview real quick. So that was game number 1, or series number 1, I should say, of the night, but fret not, we do have another series, and it is fixing to be a banger. The New York Thunder versus the Philadelphia Vipers.
Oof.
Will the Vipers go to game 5 again and make me cry? We will find out very soon. But since we pushed the first game back, we are pushing this second game back a little bit. So we will probably go to a break. And once we get all the teams situated, we will come back and get ready for our final series of the day. So yeah, there we go. All right, everyone, welcome back. Hello, everyone. So, like I said before the break, we got Thunder versus Vipers. And I mean, I said it last time. I was like, all I can know is Sharks Ice could be a really close game, could be really good, and then the Ice swept. So I'm just not gonna say anything.
This game's going to be a sweep.
Okay. See, it's the caster curse, right? So if we say it's gonna be a sweep, the opposite's gonna happen, and we're gonna go to game 5.
Well, no, now you just cursed it again, so it's double negative.
I
So now it's going to be a sweep.
But what if you say it's gonna be a 3-1?
It's going to... Okay. There we go. It's going to be a 3-1 for New York.
I know I saw some people saying that it was going to be Thunder in 4, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens. I think both of these teams coming off of losses last week, so it's going to be interesting to see how they bounce back. I think Vipers lost to Halos, so that's a pretty tough match because both of those teams are kind of this like hyper carry style of team. But Thunder lost to Sharks, and Sharks did not look that good. They looked okay in the last 2 games, but I think, they definitely didn't show what they were truly like fully made of for that game. But oh man,
I think either team could win this.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think this is definitely a coin flip game. If the Vipers kind of shake that loss off to the Halos, who I think are probably one of the best teams in the league, I think it's going to be a really, really close game.
Yeah, for sure. I think the Thunder just need to... The Thunder, as you said, had a very good game against the Sharks recently. But I think the Sharks are still one of the best teams in the league. I think the Ice are just that much better than everybody else. That it just appears that the Sharks are not a good team. But I think the Sharks are still one of the best teams in the league. And so the fact that the Thunder had that type of performance against the Sharks, I think that's a sign for things to come. And I think the Thunder should be able to take this series.
I think it's going to be interesting. It looks like they're actually going to have their new pickup, Dr. Will Bill, play in this game. So it's going to be pretty interesting. Guess we are not going to see their other player today. Guess we are just not wasting any time. And think we can get in before kickoff starts. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. They jumped the gun a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. We shake it off. Game 1 here, Viper versus Thunders, underway with the kickoff.
Good early kickoff for the Vipers here. It's going to be sent down as Lemons isn't going to be able to do much. The ball's centered here. Good bump from Walrus. Dr. Will Bill is going to try to make a dribble play, but with no boost, he's not going to be able to do much. Off the wall, Kuko's going to send it towards the net. It's on target, but Lemons is going to be there for the save.
Oh, so much open space!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my, the ball! I've never seen a ball bounce that long.
Score this. Okay.
Oh my god, I've never seen a ball bounce that long in a game 1, man. That just shows you the amount of respect that both of these teams are giving each other here in this first game. That's a double commit though from the Thunder. RT, can he put it on target? No. That's a nice bump though from Lame. Can Avery?
Avery.
Whew. Yeah. Gonna put that one away here for the first goal of this series, and just a lot of disruption coming out from the Vipers there, just kind of throwing off the Thunder.
They're just playing very aggressive.
Yeah, definitely much more of an aggressive game than we saw for our last series. That is for sure.
Good demo from Wolga. The Fennec on the field. As Kuko's going to send it towards that. That could be in, but it's going to be a great save to keep it out. As Walrus looks like he wants to turn it fast, but Avery's going to get a good touch. Kuko off the wall is going to clear it. Nobody really there to follow up. Kuko might be able to get there in time. It's a bit of a whiff. It's going to be an open net, but it's not to be. Good recovery from the Vipers there to kind of make up for the mistakes they had.
Oh, Kuko. What's he going to do? Going to beat Artsy. I don't think he can do anything else. I think he's out of boost here. It's actually a huge demo from Artsy.
Yeah. Artsy's been playing very well so far this game. He's just been having some good passes. He set up their initial goal by sending it off the backboard. But the double touch! Wait, was that a double touch?
No, it wasn't a double
It was
touch.
not a
But what
double
a
touch.
read! What a read from Wall right there. Look at how early he went up for this ball. Okay, I see you. That is a explosive way to tie up this first game, and we are already seeing this is a much more aggressive game than we saw last time. Oh my goodness.
1-1 here, with just over 3 minutes to go here in our very first game. Is that Kuko's not there? A bit too slow. Walrus in the back with his top hat.
Contrary to popular belief, I actually like that fake challenge from Kuko.
Yeah.
Instead of wasting his boost and going for the 50, he kind of forces that Vipers player to make a touch and make them waste their boost, right? So, oh, that could be dangerous, depending on what Lemon...
Good recovery from Walrus, though. He realized he whiffed it, and then he just went ahead and went for a bump, which bought a lot of time for the rest of his team. A good attempt by Walrus, but Avery is there. Kuko's going to send it off the wall. Looks like he wants to follow up, but Artsy's there to kind of keep him from doing much. Avery in the corner.
Yeah, that's not the touch he wanted there.
Yeah,
I'm assuming he wanted to probably put that on target towards the backboard, but...
Avery's going to try to do something, but Walrus is going to deny. Artsy is going to pop it up, but Walrus is going to have a decent touch.
Will didn't think I think Will thought he had more boost. I think he wanted to double jump aerial that ball, but fortunately Avion can't get the read either. But Vipers, you know, they're very good at kind of counterattacking quickly here, even with limited boost. But, you know, the Thunder just looking very strong. They are playing like they have something to prove in this series.
Walrus is going to have a decent 50. He's going to set up for Kuko. But he's not really going to be able to do much, as Walrus is going to get back and should be back in time for Artsy. And it's in an awkward position, but it looks like the Thunder should be able to recover. But Avery with the solo play is going to send it in and put his team up 2-1.
Yeah, Thunder not respecting the speed of Avion here. That recovery, man, Waller should have been immediately challenging that ball head on, but instead give him a split second, and that is what he's going to do to your defense. And just like that, Viper's going to be up 1 goal here in the first game.
Yeah, Avion with a great play. Has both of the goals here so far for the Vipers. As that could be a goal for the Thunder. But Avion is going to send it to the post. And it's just going to bounce on out. Is this just going to roll here? Avion's going to catch it, but that's 2 demos.
It's 2 demos.
But, yeah, but Avion got a very late touch, so it's just going to be cleared out. So there won't be really any follow-up. Kuko with a bit of an awkward touch. Avery's going to clear it. No boost for him, though.
Oh, that's a nice
going to send it
pass.
on target. Artsy's there, though.
Another good touch. Kuko going to whiff. This could be dangerous. I think Kuko going to be there to bail his team out of some trouble. Artsy going to keep this one in play. This could be dangerous. Walrus going to whiff.
Did Walrus not have any boost?
I think he just misjudged how on target that ball was, and
it looked like he was out of boost.
Yeah, he must have been out of boost. Unfortunate situation for the Thunder, and Viper is going to be up 3-1 here in game number 1. I mean, 45 seconds. You could score 2 goals in 45 seconds. It's definitely possible. It's just going to be very difficult. Ooh, that could have been very dangerous. Nice play from Walrus. Gotta hope for a mistake here on the side of the Vipers. Oh, nice demo. Is that on target?
Set it up. Walrus is there, but a good block. It's going to keep it out as Artsy's going to not make any contact. Nobody's made contact what seems like forever. As Avery's not going to manage to do much. Walrus is going to play it back down. In the corner now. He looks for something. In the center. It looked like Kuko was the man to go for the shot, but the demo's going to keep him from doing anything. 5 seconds left. 3-1. It looks like unless some crazy shot happens here at the very end, that'll be it. With 0 seconds left, this game.
No, Kuko's clearing that one away. Wait, consolation goal maybe? Or see how long they can keep this up.
No.
Okay, there we go.
Game 1 goes the way of the Vipers, but it was in all fairness a very competitive first game. Both teams had their chances to score. The Thunder definitely could have, if the Thunder had a bit better positioning, some better touches, this game could have gone their way, even though it was a 3-1.
Yeah, for sure. I think the 3-1 scoreline definitely does not tell the entire tale of this series. You can see even on shots, 7-7. So both of these teams definitely not shying away from offense. And I mean, the Vipers just looked stronger there. Like you said, a few key mistakes, all it's going to take for this Vipers team to punish you. And I mean, I think the Thunder are definitely capable. So I definitely wouldn't put too much stock in this game 1 here.
Because we're going to get immediately to our second game.
We don't waste any time around here.
Yeah.
You know how it goes.
Game 2 between the Thunder and the Vipers. Our second and final series of the night. But as we get into it, a good kickoff early for the Thunder. As this could just bounce in, but Avion's there. It looks like Artsy got called off. I thought, I didn't realize Avion was there, so I thought Artsy had just completely scuffed it. But, we're gonna pretend he was called off! But nobody was called off that time, as that's in. 1-0 lead for the Vipers.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kuko kind of just dishing it right to Avery. Walrus cannot find that touch. And I mean, like you said, early 1-0 lead for the Vipers here in game 2. We need to see some more offense, some more confidence coming out from this Thunder roster.
Awkward touch, 3 people up for it.
Yeah, the double commit actually worked in the Thunder favor. They got a nice 50 out of it. Nice read from Walrus though.
Walrus with no boost isn't going to be able to do much, as that shot was almost on target. Kuka with a nice touch may have just kept that ball out. In the corner. It looks like he wanted to go for a bump play, but couldn't do anything, as Walrus is going to send it towards net. It's going to be cleared, and it's on target, but Artsy's... Did Artsy touch it? I don't know who touched it, but it was a bit wide.
Artsy touched it. He actually almost got 2 there, but off the crossbar, unfortunately. This could be a dangerous ball, but Kuko going to have no problem clearing that one away.
Good touch, it could be
Walrus
in.
Got burned.
It's wide.
Oh, man, just barely wide for the Vipers here. Accuracy looking like it might plague them in this game. Kuko gonna bang this one against the side to Walrus. Walrus gonna keep pushing this one down the field with Kuko. Back and forth, give and go. Can they make anything out of it? Does not look like it. Leon tried to go for the dunk, nothing happening. Will gonna beat another one. Can Walrus go there? No. But I mean, like I said, man, I think the Thunder are looking a lot better after that game 1, shaking off the rust here. But the Vipers, not to discredit them, they are looking insanely strong as well.
Off the backboard, Avery. Good touch.
I thought I caster cursed him. Oh my.
Gonna try to dribble it up, but Walrus is not having any of it. Good touch from Lemon's gonna send it into the center. Awkward touch from Will. Lemon's gonna get control. It's gonna be in the center here. Is anybody gonna be there? Yes, they are.
I mean,
good play.
That was a good play from the Vipers, man, but we saw Will go all the way to the Vipers corner boost to get full boost. I don't know what they were thinking there. So greedy on the side of the Thunder when you're down 1-0. Not even halfway through this game here, and you're going for the opponent's corner boost. Like, just so greedy coming out from this team, man, and they're going to get punished every single time against a team like the Vipers.
It's been a very, even though it's 2-0, it doesn't feel like it. It's felt like the Thunders have kind of been playing very good Rocket League. I can't talk. What I'm trying to say is it's felt like it's still been very close, even though it is a 2-0 game.
For sure. Oh, that's a double whiff. This could be dangerous.
The double whiff, and then in the net, couldn't do much. It was a bit of, like, even though there was 2 whiffs, Walrus should have saved that.
I mean, you saw Walrus just a little too far up there. Couldn't really get the way he wanted, position the way he wanted to, and by that point, all Avery had to do was put it high, and it was going to be a struggle for Walrus there. And 3-0 here in game number 2. This is starting to run away from the Thunder.
Yeah. As soon as I started talking about how the Thunder were keeping the game close, even though it was a 2-0, they kind of had a triple whiff and allowed Vipers to score their 3rd goal of the game. Decent demo, but there's not really going to be able to do much. A double whiff from the Vipers could set up the Thunder on the attack. In the corner now. It's going to get cleared to center. Will with a decent touch, but nobody's really there to follow it up. Avery's going to bring it down. The net is open. Walrus is going to get back in time to kind of keep it out.
Yeah, you saw Kuko try to 50 Avery there, but it was just so late. Couldn't really do anything, and now Walrus with no boost just has no choice to kind of try and kill this ball. Oh my god, what was that pitch? Are you kidding me? If that would have gone in, I would have just left. Oh my. That would have been insane.
It's in the corner. Kuko's gonna center it. Is anybody there? Not really. Artsy's there, but that's the wrong team.
That's
Artsy's
a good demo.
That's a very good demo. Could open up some opportunities, but Avery's not having any of it. Gonna be sent towards net. I thought it was open for a second, but Kuko is back. Avery's gonna steal the boost from Kuko, so Kuko with limited boost here, triple commit.
Oh my god, 3 Vipers players, but it doesn't matter because Avery still had to control the ball. It's a banger.
Or bad unless one player manages to get. In this case, one player managed to get control. It wasn't the end of the world, as this could result in a Thunder goal. It's in the corner here. Avery with a good touch. Kuko's gonna clear it. Once again in the corner. Walrus is gonna look for the shot on target. It is on target, but Lemon's gonna keep it out. Good
The
play
one time
from
a double commit worked to their advantage instead of against them.
Kuko off the wall.
He almost got the read drop down. If he would have dropped that ball down, that would have been absolutely crazy play.
Probably
You
wouldn't
just
have
see,
mattered
man.
in the long run, but
No, it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have. This game is pretty much over. They just need to score, man. Like,
yeah.
that's all I can really say. They need
Yeah.
to score.
They've been playing decent Rocket League. They just haven't been putting the ball in the net. They've been getting the ball into positions, and then they've been lacking boost in a lot of cases. They just haven't been able to really follow up on any plays they make. As that is a 2-0 lead in the series here for the Vipers. Thunder will have to reverse sweep, or we could just have 2 3-0s tonight.
Yeah, I mean, man, I don't even know anymore, right? Because, like, you can see the offenses on paper look like they're pretty close. You know, the Vipers with 6 shots and the Thunder with 5, but just the accuracy just not there. Their shots aren't making their shots count as much as the Vipers are. And it's just really showing here. Like you saw, Thunder get completely shut out this game. Very low scoring, very low stats from all of the Thunder's players, really. And we need to see some massive changes if this isn't going to be a sweep.
Avery played so well that game, on defense, on offense. Avery really did a lot for the Vipers. As we are about to get into our third and possibly final game of the series.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. I did not think this was going to be a sweep. We might have cursed it, like you said, beginning of this. We might have cursed it, but I'm really hoping that isn't the case, because I definitely think the Thunder are much better than getting swept by the Vipers here today.
As we get into our third game of the series here, ball is kind of just sitting here in the Thunder's half, but no real good shots from the Vipers, as Avery's going to try to make something happen, but a lack of boost. Good touch there. Double commit, though, as a team bump. I think that might have been in if Artsy didn't commit a team bump the goal.
You have got to be better at recognizing your surroundings like that, man. Kuko had a play. I don't even know why, in what situation you try flipping for that ball. That is just insane, man. You have got to do better than that.
Oh. And Avery just... I think this game's over.
I mean, obviously there's still a game to play here, but you've got to shake that stuff off, man. Like, it happens. It's Rocket League, you know. Sometimes you own goal. Sometimes it happens, but you cannot make 2 mistakes like that back to back. You gotta, you know, just kind of mentally reset if you want to come back in this game, because right now the Thunder look lost.
Yeah. Good touch from Walrus, though. They look to have composed themselves a bit here. After they let up 2 very early goals, they have a own goal, and then just let Avery do whatever he wanted to.
And I think that's the strategy that they're going with. You know, they just play support. That's a nice touch from Kuko. Oh, man. Finally, they get on the board here. And I mean,
play from Kuko to set up Will.
Heroics, man. That almost didn't go in. Avery almost had that save.
Yeah.
Thank God Bill was there. Got himself on the board. But man, I mean, look at the heroics Kuko had to pull just to kind of weave through this Vipers defense here. This is the kind of performance we need to see from him if they want to come back in this game.
Yes, this is a awkward touch from Morris. Looked like he wanted to send it on net, but just was in a bit of an awkward position. And Artsy, low on boost, so he's not going to be able to do much. Kuko, though, could do something, but not with a touch like that. It's going to center, and that's could have been a third goal here, but it's going to be a bit wide. Kuko's going to let Artsy have control of the ball. It's going to be up. Off the backboards, shouldn't be able to do anything. Walrus, we're going to call that a fake to set up Kuko.
Hey, it worked out, man. That's all that matters in Rocket League. I don't know what Will's trying to go for here. Maybe pass to Walrus, going to pop it off the corner as well. I mean, I think we're going to have to see different plays besides them just trying to bang it off the corner and hope for something here. That's a dangerous ball, but
Kuko with a
luckily,
good touch.
Man, Thunder are making me stressed with these defense plays, man.
Kuko with a good touch. Artsy, I think he would have just been better off letting Avery go for the shot there.
Yeah, for sure. I think Artsy kind of just gave the Thunder a blessing there. I could have easily seen this being 3-1 if they did not, or if he would have been called off properly. It's a decent touch from Artsy, though. Might have set it up for Kuko. Look at that placement! Oh my god, look at that placement coming out from Kuko, man. Top corner. You literally cannot place it better than that.
What a shot! Kuko has, while he may only have one of the two goals, he practically had the other goal. I mean,
Yeah.
Of course, if Will wasn't there, that probably would have been saved, but he put it nearly in the net the first time, and this time, he had a great play. Both players here, Walrus has done some stuff, not to take away from Walrus, but Will and Kuko have really just made sure this team is still in the series. Kuko with some great heroics to keep his team in the game, and nearly another one there as that shot was on target.
Oh, he backflipped. Oh, that's disaster.
Ooh.
It's a foot race now. That's a decent touch from Walrus, though. Oh, man, you could tell Will wanted to go for that ball. He's just... Backflip, happens to the best of us. Oh, that bump, though! What is happening in the Thunder net? Oh, I'm getting stressed, but luckily, somehow, some way, they make it out alive. Oh, Walrus should have this. He does. I told you, man. They're stressing me out.
Yeah.
They bumped each other, I think.
Their defensive plays have been working, but they just look like they shouldn't be.
They're so scrappy, man. It's working for him, but I mean, for
think
how
it's a
much
great word
longer?
for it. Scrappy. They've just been in very awkward positions, had awkward touches, made awkward reads, but it's been working, but not until now as a boomer comes through into the corner. 73 miles per hour. What a boomer to just get them their third goal. Great shot.
Yeah, you'll watch this. Will wanted to carry this ball, but Lemons just came in and dusted him, man. He left him at midfield and just did not respect the speed of the Vipers, man. I don't know how many times I can say it this series. They are not respecting the speed of this team, and they're getting punished for it time after time.
Good play off the kickoff here. Well, oh no, that could have just been the equalizer. A good kickoff from the Thunder almost resulted in them tying up the game here. But Avery's looking to put this away. If the Vipers score another goal, I think this game is over, but it could still go either way as a traded demo there.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're the Vipers, you're just trying to buy time as much as you can here. If you get another goal, great. This could be dangerous. Can anyone from the Thunder get their car on this ball? They can, luckily. Looks like Avery. Nice disruption from Bill, though. Really, really nice. Wait.
That could go in, and it does. Will's going to send it in. Another play that looked like Kuko was going to score ends up with Will doing it for him.
You know what? They're even now. They're even now. Artsy did that, and Walrus did no goal. You know what? They're even. They're 100% even now. Walrus should be thinking clean slate. You know what? They messed up. I messed up. We're good. And now we could be looking at possible OT.
Yeah, that was a double commit that ended up resulting in the goal. If they don't double commit that doesn't go in. It may have still gone in by some other play, but the fact that they double committed there was the reason they scored. As that could be on
Will kick back to it.
6 seconds left. for the Thunder to do something, as the Vipers have taken a 4-3 lead here.
Where are the Thunder's players? This ball is in your half. You
Oh.
have to be contesting this thing, man. I say it. It's like I'm beating a dead horse. They are not respecting the speed of this team, and it might cost them the series here.
4 seconds left now. They need to do something. 0 seconds now. They're going to try to kill it, and they're able to. The Vipers take it in 3. The 3-0 sweep for... I think some people would say the favorites, some people would say the underdogs coming into this series. We thought it would be close. It kind of was, but not really, as it was a 3-0 in favor of the Vipers. What a series, honestly. Even though it was a 3-0, it was such an entertaining... all 3 of the games were entertaining. And good plays from both sides, missed plays from both sides, but in the end, the Vipers managed to come out on top.
My goodness, man. You gotta feel for the Thunder, man. That game was in their reach for so long, and then one mistake, they just leave so much open space in their own half for the Vipers to do whatever they want, and they take full advantage of it, going up by 1 goal with just 10, I believe it was 10-ish seconds left in that final game there. And oh my God, you gotta feel for them, man. Back-to-back losses, they need to turn it around quickly. Just 2 more weeks until the midseason tournament. We're coming up fast, so every single series counts. So these wins are very important, especially for the Vipers to get a sweep here. That's going to be massive for their standing.
The sweep for the Vipers will really help set them up for some better positioning in the standings for, like you said, the midseason tournament and maybe the overall playoffs. The Vipers have really seemed to level up their play recently, with some great plays from Avery and some good supportive plays from Artsy. And Lame Lemons, while he may not be the flashiest player, has been really doing a lot for this team.
All right, I would agree, but I think we're going to have a quick interview real quick with Artsy, I believe. All right, Artsy.
Hello.
All right, so first of all, congrats on the W. Well deserved.
I'm so nervous.
Well, you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna mute the stream real quick. Okay.
There you go. Yeah, you said you were a little nervous, but walk us through this game. Did you guys prep for the Thunder specifically, or did you kind of just?
Not at all. Not really.
Okay.
But I will say that I'm really proud with especially Lemons, because Lemons stepped up huge, and it was funny for our prep going into the game directly, like right before, because we ended up teaching Lemons how to use Bacchus mod for customizing his car. But we played one ranked game, but he was just like, I just said to him, "What is your car?" And he said, eek. So it's like, get Bacchus mod on your car. So, and also, one thing that really hyped us up last night was I ended up making the boys some custom profiles. I don't know if you guys noticed.
I saw. Very well done.
They got some custom profiles. So that was pretty hype. But basically we ended up doing 2 scrims. And we ended up playing I believe it was a team from another league. Or I don't remember what the first one was.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it was the Thrashers. We played the Thrashers without Atlas. It was Rango, Maddie, and Tilted. But we ended up 3-0ing in that. So, and then last night we ended up doing a scrim against the Aces where T-Man wasn't playing and they were using their coach, and we ended up 3-0ing them. So we were coming in pretty confident.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a good confidence boost to know that we have beat teams, especially teams that were really close series or that we ended up losing to, because we lost to the Thrashers in 5 and we ended up taking an overtime Game 5 win against the Aces. So that was a big confidence booster, and Lemons was amazing. I'll just say that, because this guy was pretty good on defense and was passing really well, and Avion was just shooting out of his mind. So that's how that kind of turned out.
For sure. Like we said before, man, like hats off. That 3-0 is going to be massive for you guys in the standings. So I guess, you kind of summed up everything I was going to ask you already. So I don't really have that much left to ask you, but any shout outs you want to give to the boys or anything like that?
Definitely to the boys and for Game Time to put trust into his children, because the story behind our team is that Game Time is our dad, and we are his children.
Well, I'm glad he could put trust in you guys. Thank you so much for coming in and talking with us for a little bit.
The main
Again,
reasoning was that if we lost, we would get the belt. So,
well,
TOS.
regardless, congrats on the W and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. I know that the Thunder wanted a scrim, but we ended up telling them no because of a specific ruling that we have. So now we can finally scrim them.
All right, congrats again, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, man.
Yeah, you guys too. Have fun casting some more games, boys.
And that was Artsy from the Philadelphia Vipers, giving us a little bit of insight on their mindset throughout that game. But as we have said, unfortunately, that was the last game of the night. We went a little late today, but that's all right. It happens. We do what we do. And yeah, that's going to end it for our day 1, week 4 games. Joe, any final thoughts?
I think this really showed who the best teams in the league were. I think today we learned a lot. We learned about how dominant the ice can be. But overall, these were some good matches, and I hope that we can have some even better ones for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too, man. I think, because with our league structure, every team only plays each other once. So these
Yeah.
matchups count, right? The only time you might face a team again is within the midseason tournament or the playoffs. So, every series against these teams count. Like you have to bring your A game every single time because it's not like, oh, we lost them the first time, but we're going to beat them this time because you might not get a second chance. So, these
Yeah.
impressions matter. So getting sweeps is huge for your game differential, especially going into our midseason tournament, which is happening in just 3 weeks, which is crazy to think about. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Hats off to all the teams. Well played, everyone. GG's only. And I think that's going to be it for us tonight. So, unless Octo from the Streamer Den has anything to say.
All right. Thank you guys for coming out and watching. Appreciate all the support. I know someone subscribed with Twitch Prime at the start of the stream. Thank you, whoever that was. But I think that's it. Just read the rulebook.
True.
That's all I gotta say. I'm good.
We're gonna make a rulebook command.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, again, and we will see you guys on Saturday, probably with a different streamer. But we're going to try and get those games streamed for you tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that in league announcements. If you're not in our Discord, ! Discord. That will give you a link to where we do everything for this league. So if you have any questions, feel free to message the mod mail bot and we'll get back to you. So thanks, everyone, and we hope to see you again tomorrow for Saturday's matches.